Hello ladies and gentlemen, yes, we are back with a new series of Robot Wars Armageddon Rebirth. It's been way too long, and I can't wait to get into the action. As we remember last time around, Cassius 3 won the championship by flipping Rogue out of the arena in the final. Can they win it again this year? Well, only time will tell. But before we get to the main action, let's just quickly reintroduce you to the ultimate mechanical menace. The House Robots. First up, Malfunction, the leader of the pack. He's back with a much more improved and much more powerful front flipping scoop capable of throwing even the heaviest of machines, as well as a deadly rear axe that can cause holes for multiple machines. Next up, Katrina, our Queen of the Storm. She's back with her powerful flywheel, which can send robots flying and smash them all to oblivion. Brick has returned with brand new weaponry, a powerful set of 2 lifting arms. He also comes back with his deadly 4-wheel drive power and huge pushing speeds. Watch out for Brick in the arena. Karma has returned with a brand new weapon, a powerful crushing jaw which crushes at a power of 3 kilos per square millimeter, and it's also mounted on a lifting arm which can lift 350 grams. Watch out for Katrina, she'll eat up the main course and spit it back out again. And the newest addition to the House Robots, Nail. She's got a deadly crushing claw and an interesting design, a snag wedge allowing her to grab a hold of robots and crush them to death. Watch out for Nail, she's the latest of the House Robots. They are the ultimate force to be reckoned with. And before we move on to the main competition, let me quickly introduce you to the seeds based on previous experience. So first of all, we have Cassius 3 at number 1, Rogue 2 at number 2, Stinger at number 3, Icefire at number 4, seed number 5 Snake Car 2, seed number 6 Dogme, seed number 7 Spine, seed number 8 Plague, seed number 9 Killer 3, seed number 10 Panic Attack, seed number 11 Mastrath, and seed number 12 Up Downer. They are the seeds. Now, let's get to the arena. I want to see some damage. Who's up this week?
From Lancashire, Cedric Slammer.
A Connects machine with a powerful flywheel for its weapon. It's also got a self-righting mechanism, very quick at 20 centimeters per second, heavy as well at 90 grams, but the wheels do look slightly suspect. Let's hope they do well in the arena.
From Leicestershire, Scutter Force.
It's a shuffle bot, meaning it has a bunch of moving banks for legs. It's very heavy at 196 grams and it's got good weaponry, a powerful lifter and axe. It is slow, however, at just 8 centimeters per second.
From Norfolk, Atlas.
It's big, it's powerful, it's 100 grams, it's got a huge lifting scoop. However, it's slow at 12 centimeters per second and the tracks are exposed. Will they be able to lift their opponents out or will they be lifted out?
From Staffordshire, the Bodyguard.
The Bodyguard are a very experienced machine, former grand finalists in the original series. They've got a powerful set of ramming spikes and they're very quick at 25 centimeters per second. Hopefully they could do well this year.
From Worcestershire, Robo Rampage.
A card machine with a very powerful flipper, very quick at 15 centimeters per second. However, the card armour is slightly weak in places, leaving it quite exposed sometimes.
From Ipswich, seed number 1 and reigning champion, Cassius 3.
They're back, the reigning champions, the reigning world champions. They're 100 grams. They've got a very powerful flipper that led them to victory in the last wars, and they're very quick at 20 centimeters per second. Can anything beat them this year? Only time will tell. Launch has more.
Cassius 3, the Robo Wars Armageddon champions. What more is there to say? Other than the fact that they hold the World Championship as well, and last time, in the process of winning the title, they got 5 robots out of the arena. It's going to be a big ask for them to retain their title, but let's see if they can.
So in Group B we have Robo Rampage, Atlas and the Bodyguard. Whoever gets the most points in their battles will win. And in Group A we have the reigning champions Cassius 3, Scutter Force and Cedric Slammer.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
And here we are, the first battle of Robot Wars Armageddon Rebirth Series 2. And immediately, Cassius 3 flipping Cedric Slammer. Cedric Slammer trying to get that flywheel into play. Cassius 3 have flipped Cedric Slammer up and over. They can self-right. Oh, yes, they do. Very quick as well. That self-righting, they're going to need it against Cassius 3, the reigning champions. Meanwhile, that was a good hit there, though, by Cedric Slammer. Could they be the robots to topple Cassius 3, I wonder? With that powerful... It's very powerful, isn't it? There is Cassius 3 now getting underneath once again. Oh, goodness me! And Cedric Slammer were very lucky there not to go in the pit and nearly out the arena as well. Cassius 3 for me are on top at this moment in time. Cedric Slammer putting up a good fight though here with that weapon. They've also got a fantastic trim. Malfunction axe in the wall there, completely missing its target. Well done, mate. This is a good battle so far. Great start to the new series. Up in there goes Cedric Slammer again. I'm just wondering how much of this battle now they spent on their back, and now they're upside down, and I think their self-righting mechanism is out of position. Look, they are stuck, and now Cassius 3 have them in perfect position. Can they get them out of the arena here? Malfunction's nearly in the pit. Meanwhile, I think Cedric Slammer have been immobilised for too long. Malfunction's axe chopping down. It's a mighty weapon, isn't it? There's Karma. We're going to get to see her new weaponry into play as well soon, I'm sure. Both the House Robots teaming up. It's all over for Cedric Slammer. They've been immobilised for far too long. In comes Karma. Oh, biting down 3.5 kilos of force there. And 350 grams can be hoisted by that arm. Look at the new Karma. She looks impressive. As Cedric Slammer's about to get dumped out of the arena anytime soon. Yes, indeed. Out they go. Well done to Cassius 3. That was a very, very good performance from Cedric Slammer. But the winners are Cassius 3. They're looking good this year. They could go all the way again. So that's 3 points to Cassius 3. Sadly, no points to Cedric Slammer. Hopefully they can get it fixed in time because they're about to face off against Scutter Force in the next battle.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
I wonder if Cedric Slammer can do better than his last battle. Oh, well, maybe not. Now remember, they're from Leicestershire, Scutter Force. They've got the colours there of the Leicester Tigers. You know, the best rugby team in the entire world. Anyway, Cedric Slammer getting that slicing flywheel into play. It doesn't have as much of an effect at knocking them away because of the extra weight. Don't forget, Scutter Force is a shuffler, therefore it can have extra weight. Oh, but they could be doing damage there to the arm. And now Brick getting those new lifting arms underneath. Those can lift 200 grams each, so they can just about lift up. Scutter Force, if they work together, Scutter Force in trouble here. So I'd say Cedric Slammer are currently on top. Is Scutter Force's axe looking a little bit suspect there? I think it's a little bit broken. Look at the axe on Scutter Force. It looked impressive, but I tell you what, it's a bit flimsy, isn't it? And Scutter Force have nearly been flicked over now by that flywheel. That is a very powerful weapon there on Cedric Slammer, isn't it? And I'm just wondering, is Scutter Force even mobile after that? I'm not too sure. There's our new house robot Nail trying to get underneath. There's that snagging wedge. It's designed to get robots stuck on it, allowing her to crush in. Just, oh, look at that. Crush in to poor Scutter Force. There's nothing left of Scutter Force, I'm afraid. They've been immobilised for far too long. And any minute now, they will be dumped down the pit. If Nail can get them down there. Go on, girl. There we go. Down they go. And Cedric Slammer, very impressive victory there for them. Well done to them. So, Scutter Force get no points, Cedric Slammer get 3. Scutter Force will have to beat Cassius 3 here to stay in the game for the loser's redemption. If not, they're completely out.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Now, can Cassius 3 flip an entire... Whoa! Look at that for a flip! Oh, well, sorry about that. I was just about to ask, can Cassius 3 flip 196 grams? Yes is the answer, but that lifting arm of Scutter Force also looking quite powerful as it threw Cassius 3, all 100 grams of it into the air there. Now using it as a clamping device. There's Katrina, our deadly Queen of the Storm. Up and over goes Scutter Force again. You can see the shuffling legs there underneath it. And Nail once again crumpling in. And now crumpling in on the axe mechanism. Now I noticed in the last battle that looked a little bit flimsy. And I'm just wondering, oh, look at that! Nail with causing huge damage. still nearly out of the arena. If it wasn't for the fact that Scutter was on the end of a claw there, she would have been out the arena. And now Cassius 3 flipping over Katrina. And Cassius 3 now go nail out of the arena now. Finally, well, hanging on for dear life. But is Scutter Force still in this? They've taken a lot of damage. Look at the axe. And I think Cassius 3 are going to try and dump them down the pit now. And he's saying, oh no!
Cease.
They've both gone down. Oh no. Well, Cassius 3 still win. They get the judges' vote, which means they get 5 points total. Cedric Slammer and Scutter Force are out. Cassius 3 through to the next round. And now it's time for Group B. First up, we're going to get to see Atlas versus the Bodyguard.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Both these machines lost early in the last wars. Atlas lost to Dogmeat very quickly, meanwhile the Bodyguard lost to Wolfie after it lost its wheel. They haven't done much to protect those wheels again this time around. Good push there by the Bodyguard though. Very powerful, 4-wheel drive. And I think they've lost a wheel already! I think they've lost a wheel! You can see, yes, one of the axles is completely exposed now, and that now means that they're no longer 4-wheel drive, they're now 3-wheel drive. Atlas using that very powerful scoop to their advantage here, getting underneath Bodyguard and pushing it around. Yes, you may have 4-wheel drive, yes, you may be quick, but it's no use when your wheels are off the ground and now they're being carried around by Atlas. Atlas have come back improved this time around. I'll admit, I'm a bit surprised they haven't protected the tracks after what happened last time around, but still, they are here, and now Karma, oh! Crumbling down and plucking up poor Bodyguard and dropping them down, so they are okay after that. They're trying to push back, but every time they come into contact with Atlas, Atlas manages to lift them off the ground. Now being pushed into the CPZ. Watch out, Atlas! Those tracks are going to be suspect to Katrina's powerful spinning flywheel. This is a great battle so far. This has been a great heat so far, let alone a battle. In comes Atlas once again. I can't believe Bodyguard's lost the wheel again. They really need to fix that problem for later on in this series, if they last later on in this series, which, I'll be honest, I don't think is likely if the wheels keep falling off. Atlas so far, I'd say, is on top, and in the CPZ, and once again, down comes that crushing jaw of Karma, and Karma nearly had the Bodyguard out the arena there. Goodness me, what a fight this has been so far. Now, Atlas in underneath the Bodyguard and has managed to pluck them up into the air, and I think I'm going to dump them down the pit any second now. They have.
Cease.
Well done to Atlas. That was a very impressive display by them. Bad luck to the Bodyguard. Hopefully they can make up for it later on. That's 3 points to Atlas, no points to the Bodyguard. Next up, it's Robo Rampage versus the Bodyguard.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Bodyguard will want to have to redeem themselves here. Oh goodness me, they nearly went straight down the pit immediately. Robo Rampage missing a flip there, now getting pushed around by Bodyguard. Bodyguard always the robot looking for an escape, really, I guess. It was a very good tactic by the Bodyguard. Wait for them to make the mistake and then capitalise on it. Meanwhile now, up on its side now, the Bodyguard. Oh dearie me. Oh! What an attack by Bodyguard there! But they took themselves out at the same time. Robo Rampage now in all sorts of problems. I think we could be seeing 3 points going to the Bodyguard here, unless Robo Rampage can get back from there, which I don't think they can. There's Karma coming in with that crushing jaw lifter. Oh, dearie me, and plucking up poor Bodyguard. They have been punished by her. Oh, Robo Rampage are back on their wheels. So they are okay. Now into Katrina's CPZ though, so maybe not for long. Oh, dearie me. Katrina, very dangerous. Oh, the Bodyguard! Oh, for a minute I thought they'd gone out the arena, but they are okay. Robo Rampage, that was a good flip by Robo Rampage. I think the Bodyguard now is missing a spike. They are, they're toothless. They've only got 1 tooth left on there. Gnashing jaw. Well, the spikes are good. Robo Rampage being pushed now into the CPZ. Oh, can't believe he went down the pit there. Now both machines in the CPZ. Oh, and the Bodyguard is suspect there. Oh, and they're a little bit lucky to be able to get away. but they nearly went down the pit there once again. Robo, Rampage, and Bodyguard. This is a very good battle, actually. I don't really know who's on top at the moment. Maybe Robo, Rampage, I'm not too sure. The Bodyguard not letting them win, though. This could very well go to the judges, and if it does go to the judges, they will go. Oh no! Well, I was going to say it might go to the judges, but the Bodyguard have driven themselves down. And Robo, Rampage win. They get 3 points. So the Bodyguard are definitely out. It's between Robo, Rampage, and Atlas now to see who goes on to face off against Cassius 3 in the Heat Final.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
This has potential to be a very good battle, you know, with the immovable Scoop versus the powerful Flipper. Then again, saying that, currently Atlas has only had to do one thing, and Robo Rampage are already in trouble in Karma's CPZ corner patrol zone. And I'm not too sure we're going to be seeing them get out of there. They can self-right using that Flipper, but I think it might have, well, I was going to say it might run out of CO2, but they did have a good flick there. They're having a little bit of control problems, I think, out there. Oh! Atlas trying to tell Karma to get out of the way, and rightfully so. And now they managed to pluck Robo Rampage up into the air, and there is Katrina's flywheel. Oh, and into the flywheel. That was good tactics there, actually, by Atlas. Use the house robots to your advantage, despite, you know, flipping one of them over. Robo Rampage now. Oh, trying to get a flip in, but missed. This is all Atlas so far. Very impressive display by Atlas. It was a shame to see them go out so early on last time around. They've definitely come back improved this time, and I think Robo Rampage know it, because they're starting to struggle now. As Atlas getting underneath them and toppling them onto their 10. And now once again another failed self-right. They have to try and get control of that Flipper. Remember, power in Robot Wars Armageddon is nothing without control, and Atlas is all about control and power. And I think they've got this. Oh, Robo Rampage able to flip themselves out of the way of the pit just in the right time. But they really need to try and catch up now. They are in a lot of trouble here. This has all been Atlas so far, and they have been bullied. They have been beaten and bullied and battered. And Atlas with that another one of those picking up tactics, carrying Robo Rampage along towards the pit of Oblivion, and down go Robo Rampage. Very good attempt, but that was all Atlas, let's be honest, and they go through to the Heat Final. They get the full 6 points. Robo Rampage and the Bodyguard, unfortunately, they get to go home, and Atlas go through to the Heat Final to face off against the #1 seeds, Cassius 3. What a Heat Final this should be.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Can Atlas use that scoop to their advantage this time around? No. They get flipped straight away by Cassius 3. Now going in for a side slow. Oh, but they didn't quite capitalise on it. And now Cassius 3 flipping Atlas up and over. And Atlas has also taken damage. A part of the side panel has come off of Atlas. Cassius 3 flipping itself up and over, but self-righting miraculously. Atlas, I don't think have a self-righting mechanism. Oh, but they're lucky. Cassius 3 inadvertently flipping them back over there, but they're right by the pit and they're nearly out of the arena again. Oh, can anything stop Cassius 3 this time around? I doubt it. By this performance so far, they are currently a dominant force in Robot Wars Armageddon. Oh no! Oh, I don't believe it! They just self-fighted into the pit and Atlas have managed to win! I don't believe it! They were winning the whole way through that fight, and then in one foul swoop they attempt to self-right after flipping themselves over, and they go down the pit and Atlas have gone through! I don't believe it! Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!